Just making a quick video. Talk about the Shaun Porter versus Keith Thurman fight that's gonna happen. I think on June. Um, I really just want to talk about who I like, which is Keith Thurman, and who I'm not a big fan of, which is Shaun Porter. And the reason I'm not a big fan of him is because one, man, it's nothing against Ohio, but I just don't really like all the fighters that have come out of there. But it's also because of his style, I guess. Shaun Porter has like a bull rushing style that's so unattractive and just really flawed as far as technique goes. And he was ousted by Kell Brook, and he lost because of a good jab. I mean, that's how far a jab can take you in the sport. But Keith Thurman, I like Keith Thurman because he's just very technical and he has tremendous power. He seems like the kind of guy that can just be top 10 pound for pound if he just continues his rise. And a lot of people tend to say, well, I've seen a lot of people say that Keith Thurman was scared and he pulled out of the fight and blamed it on like some false pretense of a broken wrist or whatever, which I highly doubt. I highly doubt it. Keith Thurman would be the favorite in the fight, and what's he got to lose? Having the fight or not having the fight. It's just that Shaun Porter, is he a force? Not really. I mean, he stopped Paulie Malignaggi, but that's not a feat. I mean, Jesus, dude. Paulie Malignaggi, like, if he's on your resume, I don't know. It's not something you should be proud of, beating Paulie Malignaggi. Yeah, but anyway, Porter fought Broner, and Broner's good. He's good. He was really good as a 130 pounder. But when he tried going up to welterweight, that's where he really just fell from grace. And that whole battle for Ohio crap going on between Porter and Broner, it's not really like a prestigious title for Ohio to give out. Anyway, Porter got caught against Broner. He actually got knocked down. So his chin, it says something about him. It says that if you crack him just right, he'll go down. You can hurt him. You can definitely hurt him. So knowing that, Keith Thurman has power. So if he hits Porter just right, I think we can see a stoppage. Now, I don't know how how Thurman will handle that bull rushing mess that Porter likes to dish out. But I'm sure it's nothing he's never seen before. He has a good amateur career, and it's in the amateurs where you get to see everything before you turn pro. So I think Thurman has good reason to be the favorite coming into the fight. So that's that. And I like Porter for the reason that he's just a God-fearing man, and he seems to be humble. But man, it's just that when he fights, I just want to see him get knocked down. I didn't see the fight against him and Broner, which I missed it. I really wanted to see it. I honestly thought Broner was going to win that one, just because of the technique that Broner has. But when you fight someone that has like a style like Porter, you just kind of like, you tend to, I feel, panic. You don't know how to deal with it, because now you have to like manhandle the guy. It's more wrestling than it is boxing, and that's why Kell Brook, when he stuck to his basics, he was able to pull it off and get a split decision win, which was garbage. It was by far unanimous in my opinion, but that goes to show. So who's a better boxer, Kell Brook or Keith Thurman, I don't know there. I think Keith Thurman and Kell Brook, that would be a great fight. And I like Kell Brook. I like Kell Brook because he's one of those foreign fighters from England. Well, he's an English fighter that I think has so much potential in him because he hasn't been spoiled by any of the attention given to him, given to most fighters at his level. He hasn't received the spotlight just yet, but he's getting there. And just from what I saw when he fought Porter, I think like the guy is tremendously talented and he's a well-kept secret. So I'm kind of excited to see how Kell Brook comes up the ranks. But I think Keith Thurman should study the Kell Brook fight. I think that's his key to success. And what can Porter do? I don't know. Give him a football. Probably make something out of it. So that fight's happening in June, and honestly, out of all the fights that's gonna happen, that's the one I'm looking forward to. There's a lot more fights I didn't even know were gonna happen. You've got Mike Alvarado coming back and fighting somebody, and it's gonna be televised, but it's gonna be televised on Unimas, which is some Spanish network that all the gringos won't watch. You have Tyson Fury having a rematch with Klitschko, so I think Tyson's gonna keep the title. But there was one more that Vasily Lomachenko's fighting against I think it was Martinez, Rocky or Ricky, probably Rocky. And then trying to think. Oh, we got Cotto about to announce his next opponent, and Amir Khan has like some big announcement to make at some point. I don't even know what the hell that's about. So for now, stay tuned. Everything's coming up. It's pretty exciting. Oh yes, and you have Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor. I just saw a video of him sparring. No, not good. McGregor's so far from being elite like Mayweather is. Just from what I saw from sparring. His sparring just didn't look serious. It looked more like he was showboating. So I don't think his stand-up is anywhere near as good as a C-level fighter in the professional ranks of boxing. But the money's there, and we'll get enough of those MMA fighters that really don't even know anything about boxing that just tune in because they all hate Mayweather and they think their guy's gonna beat Mayweather, but it just means Mayweather gets richer off of these dumbasses. Not that I hate MMA, it's just that I'm a big boxing fan. I just can't stand it when people who are into MMA start talking garbage on boxing. But whatever. I don't even talk garbage about MMA. Just because, you know. But thanks for tuning in. Leave me comments, baby girls. Come on. I love you all. But thanks. Have a great night, alright? Bye bye.